morning. Hello, how are you? I'm okay, thank you. How are you? Good to hear it. How are you? And you are so beautiful. Thank you. Are you going to be in a good mood and be nice today? Because you've been coming into my chats recently and being quite rude. I hope that's not going to be today. Today's topic, there's no topic. We're just chatting. It's back in England. Miserable weather. Just to chat, catch up with people. You'll be nice. I hope so. Still doing your walks? My walks? I think you might have a different channel. We haven't done a walk for a long time. Jeez, have we done one this year? It feels like a long, long time. We haven't walked for a long time. The last time we tried one, my internet really didn't cope well, so it put me off for a while. We won't be going on a walk today though. Boiling beef tongue for tomorrow's tacos. Nice. Plans today? I haven't got any plans today. It's been a rough few days. I'm just gonna chill. I'm not first, I'm not last. But when you live stream, I click really fast. Okay. Hello. What's up when you're doing your walk? That's why I asked. Oh, okay. Ooh, I'm trying to think which one now, because I did some here and some not here. It's been a while. Hopefully we'll get back to them. I mean, now we're back in England, the internet, I get your full internet coverage again. Internet? Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to, maybe we'll see what the weather's like next week. I mean, you know, we're in England and it's, well, technically it's autumn, it's just miserable. So it's going to rain a lot, so. Blue in the house. Yeah, back in the house. Back at home. It's so sad when you come back from a holiday, isn't it? Ready to book the next one already. What time is it? 7:06 AM. It's really beautiful in England. I wish I could go there. But yeah, I mean, the countryside and that is. they're planning on building a lot of it again though, so getting less and less daily. Did you wash them today? Well done you. Did some last night. Hopefully it's going to stay dry enough to get it out. Hello, good morning. It's been raining. Yeah, it's been raining here too. Let's get the UV lamp out and start pretending like there's some sun out there. He's at home. He's sorting out all that. Yeah, first weekend back from holiday, so he's got washing and stuff to do, so. He usually pops in and out of the live though. Yep. Why did he swear at me last time? Because you was rude. And he's not as nice as me. Good morning. I take a lot of rubbish that I shouldn't. He don't take it. And if any rudeness is aimed towards me, then he's going to react. That's probably why he swore at you. Good morning, good morning. I'm feeling better. It's still I think it's worse because things took longer than they were supposed to take. But you know, I've always had the jaw infections anyway, and because they're putting so many injections in the actual jaw, I think that's probably why things have got worse. But I'm definitely feeling better than I was yesterday. Still pain there though. I didn't think I was going to have so much pain for so long. It surprised me because one of the girls at work said, what'd she say? Have some painkillers when you get home, 3 to 4 hours should be good. We're on day 3 and I had to take time off work too, which was not expecting. It's not very nice of him. Okay, if he swore at you, that's because you wasn't being very nice, so you need to take accountability for yourself. Hello. But that was the worst bit over. He did say to me, any other appointment, because any other appointments we've already booked in for the next one, he said it won't be as bad as that. I don't know if he's lying to me or not. Just to get me in to get the rest done. But he's done, so I'm just feeling sorry for myself a little, you know, like you do. But we're over the worst, so. How are you doing? You had a chest infection last week, didn't you? Can't be dealing with rude people today, so I will be putting them out earlier. I just don't understand everybody's like projecting all the time. It doesn't need to swear. You didn't need to be rude. I'm not explaining it anymore. I've explained it to you enough times. I'm over it. Much better. Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah. Be kind or be gone today. Yep. I don't have the patience for it. I really don't. People are so negative and nasty and rude, and they think it's acceptable, and it just isn't. We live in a really sad society now, where people think that that's okay. Are you asking what's a swear? It was talking about swear word. I'm not sure if that's what you meant, what's instead of that. Okay, let's get rid of you. I'm not... press the wrong one. I'm supposed to get rid. I'm here. Good to see you back at home. I am. Hey, you. I thought I was getting worried. Okay, Jamie, I warned you to be nice or you can be gone. So you can be gone. Deal with it another time. I cannot be bothered with you. Oh, shit. I've done it again. Why do I keep just deleting the one comment? Okay, see if we can take you out. Yeah. Nope, sugar. I took the wrong person out. Oh no, it didn't matter anyway. Okay, last time. You did something wrong. He responded, you didn't like it. Tough. End of. I'm not discussing it anymore. Hello. Good morning. How are you doing? Blossom is in the chat. Okay. You don't want to be here, so let me get rid of you. Yeah, you got the right one this time. Welcome to the chat. Please be respectful to Reese or deal with the consequences. Yes, we are done with silly people. We are in England. Want somewhere with no internet? No, in town with internet. Oh, okay. Oh, it's late for you. You partying. I miss you too. I'm so glad you didn't come over that day though. I've been so miserable. It was the dentist was way worse than expected, and I'm still suffering. So I miss you too, and we will definitely catch up. There would have been no point. I was miserable, and yeah, just taking a little bit longer to get there. What's going on here? This is just a chat. I'm going to attempt my first coffee today. I haven't had a coffee since Thursday. I didn't party. Went to my aunt's house. I'm at my sister's house now. Oh, okay. He's out. See, in England, they say out on the lash. That probably don't make sense, but pretty much partying, getting drunk. I hope you're having fun. Okay. Take some paper. Lord, I can't even say that. Hello from wherever that is. I have no idea how to say that. We have cinema horror movie to see. We do. We'll have to look into that. I don't like times and stuff like that. I don't go to parties. I'm a stay-at-home kind of guy. Please like and subscribe. Good morning, how are you? Drink water, stay healthy, take care of yourself. Thank you. I am. The chat is lit. It's a party. Chat up in here. Yeah. It's my first time since you got back from vacation. How was your trip? It's the first live I've done since I've been back. It was really good. Really, really needed. It was exhausted most of the time. Didn't do as much as I was expecting to do, but did everything we was planning on doing. So just chilled a lot. Really, really tired. But it was really, really good. I always enjoy that area anyway of England. I mean, you've seen a lot of it. One of the girls at work went, I think I said she was going in the same area, but I could never find out the hotel. I kept asking, but she would never like, oh, it begins with this, or it's got an F in it, and then she just didn't say anything. Then when she was posting when she was there, I couldn't figure it out. And when I got back, because she went on the Saturday and come back on Friday, so she went right in the middle of my holiday. And the girls asked her whether she liked it or not, and her response was, now she's not said this to me, and I don't know why. She said, if you like, it's crude words, piss and sick, then it's your sort of thing. Have we ever seen anything like that when we've been there? I mean, we've been there how many years? You've seen so much footage. You've done lives with me. I mean, we've walked along the front. Very strange, very strange. She must have had one bad experience and she's judged the whole place on it, which is sad. But there you go. We're all different. I just didn't expect that. Took it a little bit personally. I didn't. You guys call vacations holidays, but your holidays are still called holidays, right? Yeah, they are. Sorry if that is confusing. No, it's when you really think about the English language, we use a lot of words to mean a lot of different things. It does get confusing. Hey chat, what are you doing? Oh. The trolls are coming in. We'll get you out in a minute. We are in England. No, I don't remember you. Not everyone has to be rude in people's chats, so let's get rid of you. Oh, he beat me to it. See what I mean? It's just everyone's so negative and miserable. It's like back in the day, you used to get told if you've got nothing nice to say nothing at all. But people seem to think it's normal to be rude and nasty to other people, or just negative, or those are the sort of comments that usually people just scroll past. You know, adults, grown adults, scroll past. I just don't get it. We don't get another holiday here until Thanksgiving in November. Halloween in October, but that isn't day off from work. I think, when's our next day off from work? I don't think we get any. I think Christmas is our next one. Well, I'll just leave. I mean, I wasn't talking to you, but I don't remember you, and that you shouldn't take that personally. That's what trolls do. Start trolling right away. Can't come in and say hi or good morning. No, I mean, I don't understand it. And I don't know. I think everything is just so negative right now. People are so rude continuously, and it's just sad. Like, if you're negative out, you're going to keep it into your body as well, and you're going to feel it all the time. Why would you want to do that to yourself? Call it Mondhole. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry, I forgot Veterans Day at the beginning of November. Oh, yeah, I don't know about those ones. I don't keep up with a lot of holidays. You know, I sort of know, you know, like Easter is around April, May, and Christmas is in December. You know, that's about it. But I don't really keep up with a lot of holidays. I'm sure we've got some, unless it's on my calendar. And even the calendars are weird in England. Some calendars will put all the holidays on. Some will put selected ones on. It's very strange. Right. Oh, Corey got these coffees that he got me last year that were still sitting there. He moved them forward so we don't forget. Let's go with a caramel. Canada does their Thanksgiving in October. Yeah, this is like Mother's Day, isn't it? I think America does it in a different time than England. I don't know if Canada does it a different time as well. It's very strange. How's this March? Yeah, it's very strange. I don't get it. Why it's different everywhere. Okay. Do you love summer going to fall and winter? No, summer indoors. I don't like any of the other seasons, just summer. You love autumn. There's a lot of girls at work love autumn too. I just don't. Just hot sun, continuous, and I'm good. Even the time change is different which is it is very weird. And what I don't get as well is being Gran Canaria was in the same time zone, but when I started my lives, it was always dark, wasn't it? It didn't get light for another hour. Very strange. Fall back November 2nd. Good morning. Hello. I will not breathe until you say my name. I'm not saying your name, so good luck with that. Okay. Something going on out here. Autumn's my favourite. Sweatshirts, comfy pants, colourful leaves, crisp air. That's what a lot of the girls go say at work. I used to be very much the whole jumpers, joggers. Now I just love summer. Just love it. My feet were not enjoying being in trainers this week. I'm used to the flip-flops. Oh, this smells strong. Smell like caramel. Back to Essex, yeah, sadly. Winter is around the corner, isn't it? The last day of summer. No, we have autumn first, and then winter. But I don't know when it's officially whatever one. Does it even say on my calendar? Sometimes they do. What are we in? Apparently British summer ends the 26th of October, apparently, according to my calendar. Not that you would know it looking outside. We really get snow in London. Yeah, we rarely get it now. It's not like it used to be, isn't it? Like really thick. Had to wade through that stuff. My cousin living in New Zealand right now is getting ready to go into spring. Wow. I think it's still autumn, then winter, yeah. October, I can feel it. Cool weather here. I just love those chilly, cloudy, rainy days in October. Open the windows, light candles, put on Harry Potter or a scary movie. Yeah, a lot of people like that sort of thing. Morning Louise, hope your mouth feels better soon and glad you had a lovely holiday. Thank you. There's Epping March, 4 p.m. today, Louise. Oh wow. I can't believe they're doing all that. What's in Epping? There's a hotel that's got illegals in it, illegal migrants being housed by the government. But some of them have done some absolutely disgusting thing to some of the girls in the area, young girls. So they tried to get it closed down, but then the government went to court to overturn they had all the court documents for the hotel to get closed down and the migrants be moved. But the government decided to go to court to get it overturned, so they're doing protests. Good morning.
2 of them tried to get into a school in Essex last week. I wasn't sure where that, I saw it, but I didn't know where it was. But yeah, that's been happening quite a lot, isn't it? And didn't they jump the fence or something? And then the police were saying, pretty much, well, it's okay. Like, they weren't really bothered. I mean, anybody else, you know, especially getting into a school, like, you get prosecuted for that. I don't understand what's going on in this place anymore. You guys just hosted our president for the state banquet. Did you see what Trump said about the mayor of London? Let's just say it wasn't nice. It's true, though. He's spot on. He's spot on about the mayor. Absolutely. And the only reason the mayor is even the mayor is because he's catering to a certain demographic in London, which is a lot higher than the English demographic now. And that's the only reason he's getting in. He's absolutely disgusting. He's a horrible human being. The coppers always protect them over us. Exactly, and they can't see why we've got an issue with it. It's us not being English and not being welcoming and racist, isn't it, apparently? Except it's not. Pumpkin. I do love pumpkin spice everything, and October is the month I was born. We're talking about those whose culture are vastly different from the English way. Absolutely. The ones that don't want to, they want to take over and for everybody to live the way they live. Those people. Yes. And not all of them. Not all of them are like that. It's just the vast majority because it's in their teachings. It's absolutely true. I had no idea that England was having their own illegal immigration problems. We're having problems. Our problem more is our government that are like making it worse. They happy with it. They're bringing people in. Like, hello Shropshire. It's awful here. It is. It's getting a bit better here. Gas prices are down. Illegal border crossings are way down. Now he just has to work on the grocery prices. Yeah, at least you've got somebody who's actually for the people. Here they're completely against the people. Completely against the people. And there's so many people still out there that can't see it. I don't see how they can't see it. And we have all those protests still, people saying, let them in, like that's what British people do, and then they start twisting and trying to say we just hate people and we're racist because immigrants, there's nothing wrong with immigrants. And we're not talking about immigrants, we're talking about the illegal or undocumented people. Our governments, how many they sent out? 3? They sent out 3 to France in this new deal they've got. They've got a 1 in, 1 out in France. How's that even going to work? And 1,000 people came in yesterday. And apparently this is such a dangerous journey. How are 1,000 people getting in a day if it's such a dangerous journey? The UK is a much smaller country, so lots of illegals will make it too crowded. Exactly, we're already overcrowded as it is. And we've just brought in, what is it? Oh, this is a joke. So we've just brought in 10 children from Palestinians, from Gaza, whatever. 10 children because they needed emergency treatment. Bear in mind, how many countries are around them? But they had to come all the way here, so clearly it wasn't that much of an emergency. They all brought 5 people each as well, so that's 50. Well, no, it's 60, isn't it? You know, if it was an emergency, wouldn't you just have your parent with you and that would be it? So, and that means that all those spaces, I think, because they're getting used by the NHS, those children that are in waiting lists now are now getting bumped down for people, again, not from this country. It's just an absolute joke. 1,000 in yesterday, yep. I was so nervous about Trump being loose cannon, but he proved me wrong in an amazing way, and he's doing an amazing job. We still have our issues. We always going to have issues, though. It's not perfect, but I do feel in my area at least. That's good. It's getting better, yeah. It couldn't have got any worse than Biden, could it? Let's face it. We need a Trump. That's what we need. 5 months on and still waiting for an X-ray on my shoulder. Exactly. And now you're just going to keep getting bumped down because Islamic countries don't want to help. No, they don't want to help. But then they come into this country and say that we should be living the way that they want us to live. Well, go and deal with your own crap then. And they're the ones causing half the problems over there that we're dealing with here. But we get blamed for it. Please have an appointment now, though. Yeah, it shouldn't be like that, though, should it? You shouldn't have to wait that long. They laugh at us, they do. And there's so much of the country, though, that still think that this is okay, and they're still promoting it. I don't understand what they're seeing. And if you try and have a conversation with them, try and understand what they're seeing, they won't have a conversation with you either. Biden is really sick. I'm not sure if he'll make it through the next year health-wise. Oh, wow. Didn't know that. They don't mention anything like that over here. We hear like the bigger things, I guess. I didn't know that. I mean, it's sad, he's still a human being. But he's older as well, isn't he? So, I mean, to an extent, he's to be expected. He's been sick for a while as well, though, isn't he? Because they kept all that covered up too. 83 November. Ugh. Wow. That's nasty. I'm not drinking that. That's the truth about illegal immigrants. They clog up healthcare for everyone, especially for the native population. Yeah. It's getting to that point in this country where it's a problem now. Like, it's a real problem. Does he have dementia, Kelvin? Oh, Michael. I was just reading it. Cancer. No US president are better or worse. They all have their problems. Oh, I definitely think that there are worse. Definitely. Biden was sort of like our Starmer. Like, just literally didn't give a shit about the country whatsoever or the people in it. Which is what Starmer's like. We need somebody else soon. There's so many people out there still touting Labour and Tory that that's who they're gonna vote on. But you know, they've done nothing for our country for so many years. Like, why would you keep going with the same thing and expect a different result? Stage 4 prostate cancer. Wow. Same problem here in Los Angeles. We have lots of illegal immigrants who are very loud, disruptive, vocal, and disrespectful. Yeah. I mean, we're finding there's the hugest problem right now is they're going after the kids. Like, they're hanging around schools, they're taking pictures of the kids, when they're getting the opportunity, actually doing things, like, really disgusting. And you know, that's the biggest problem, even with all the other things, you know, the social problems and stuff that are going on. That's the biggest problem right now. And there's so many people that are in denial and just saying, no, it's not happening, you're lying. It's literally out there. They're literally getting caught. You know, some of them are going to court, but they're getting let off as well. They're getting let out just to go and do it again. Hello. Would Hillary Clinton be good or worse for president? Not ready for a woman. US is not ready for a woman. Clinton, she's just going to be useless. She would be absolutely useless. Absolute waste of time she would be, in my opinion. It would take a fatality for something to be done. I don't even know if they'd do it then, honestly. I think they would just spin the whole thing. What are you cooking today, darling? Darling? Nothing. Welcome to the chat. The time for Hillary has passed. Absolutely. Way, way past it. I mean, I don't know an awful lot of politics from, I guess, the original, the first lot of Trump. When was that? 2020? No. Brain's gone dead. I can't even think of the stage here. Yeah, the first time Trump was in. Anything before that, I don't know lots about the politics part of it, except what's like just general knowledge stuff, because I didn't follow it so much back then. Let's see if I can do this. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to. The camera's there. Camera's in a different place here. Mexico has a first woman president. Okay. I don't know anything about Mexico politics. 2016 to 2020, first Trump administration. Okay. I totally couldn't even think what year we was in now. Had Indian food. Ooh, that's different for you. Can't remember the last time you said it wasn't like fish and chips or something. How was that? Chicken curry, chicken tikka, lamb vindaloo naan, and vegetable biryani. I enjoyed it. Ooh, that sounds really good. I'd eat all that except the lamb. Ooh, I like the sound of that. I made a curry yesterday. It's still in the fridge. Did you not eat it? Or you mean there's so much left over? I haven't had curry for a while, actually. I might have to have curry soon. Didn't fancy it. Oh no, I hate that. That's what I get a lot with roast dinner, because I can't cook a roast dinner very quick. It always takes like hours. I don't know why it always takes so long. When you've been cooking it for all that time, you're just done, aren't you? And back to food. It's always going to be back to food. We're always going to be talking about food. Guarantee it. Every single life we will always talk about food. Got 3 to 4 weeks to go before I can go back to my favourite, which, oh, you know, yeah, we know, fish and chips. Oh no, that's a long time. Yeah, we all know. Because we need food to live, exactly. And there's so many out there, so many things. I'm hooked on those lemon donuts. I have thought about them. It's going to be a while before I could try them, I think. Because as soon as it says, I think it's like 3 to 4 weeks before this is healed, I'm already booked for the next appointment to do some stuff from on the top from the last dentist that screwed everything up. So I'm not going to be able to eat them for a while. Was the food good on holiday? It was. The food in the restaurant was okay. It was what you expect from all inclusive. The pizzas were like elite. Like I would purchase them here. You know, if they did a takeaway, I would purchase them. They were that good. The pizzas. I'm not much of a pizza like person, but I had a few, like maybe 3 or 4 slices in the week. Yeah, I know. We didn't have much luck with food, have to say. The 2 speciality restaurants were no good, really. I mean, Scott could have eaten in the Asian one. I tried a bit of everything and it was just not even worth eating it, so I literally had one mouthful of everything. But it was okay. Scott managed to get his ribs in there, so he was happy. We went to the Tipsy Hammock, which is the one that I'd been saying I wanted to take him for a meal for. Like, it'd been this big secret. That was the disaster, because they were just so... They had a really good vibe there, really happy and dancing and all that sort of stuff, but they put too much effort into that and not enough on actually serving people. And it wasn't packed. I was expecting to wait because people had said already, I knew there was a long waiting time, but they'd actually forgotten us. Like he even said that they'd forgotten our food. So that was sort of average, which was a big disappointment. We went out to eat another time, which was because the food in the restaurant that night was just not it. That's when we ended up going to the drag night. That meal was, again, very average. So the food, we didn't really hit anywhere spectacular. What day did you get here? You're so tired from your trip. I'm tired because I've had this dental surgery, so I'm in a lot of pain and a lot of painkillers. So that's why I'm tired now. We got back. We actually didn't get back here till 2 a.m. Tuesday morning. We should have got here earlier than that, but the luggage, we've never had it before. We waited got to have been over an hour for our luggage, like standing at the conveyor bit. We've never waited that long for it, ever. So we didn't get the train home. We had to get a cab home in the end because the trains had stopped by then. But yeah, we got here about 2 a.m. Tuesday morning. Joanne, we are so late. So you slept all day? No, we was up. Scott was up early. I got up about 9, I think. Got first load of washing on. No, maybe it was at 8. I don't know. No, because we had to make sure we had it. Like Scott had to go home, and we had to make sure that we had everything ready for work. I went to work Wednesday morning, Thursday morning, then the dental appointment, and then I had to take Friday off, which I wasn't expecting to do. Shame for somebody to comment here. I think yes, I think it's because I'm not so upbeat and stuff. People don't come into the chat so much. Like if you scroll through when you're on like YouTube and you look on the lives, you're not gonna stay for long. I look miserable. So you're not gonna get many people staying in the chat. It's just one of those things. I'm not going to be on here as long as I normally am anyway. Slow chat today, yeah. Okay, let's try normal coffee. Less trolls, definitely, yeah. You might have a date. Wow. Really? What do you mean might? How can you might have a date? Need more info than that. Not somebody have a lucky day. Right, is it? I'm waiting. I'm expecting some more info. Might have a date. That's what I'm confused about. Hot date coming up. Just sorting out time. Hopefully my nerves don't fail me. Oh, not nerves is normal though. I mean, he should be just as nervous anyway, shouldn't he? They get nervous on dates, don't they? Ooh, that's exciting. I mean, I didn't even know you was talking to somebody like that, like in that way. Good morning. Is it a dinner or just a coffee? Good question. Never been on a date? Oh, wow. I'm good. How are you? Just started. Okay. So this is just to suss out whether it's worth actually dating type date. If that makes any sense. Good morning, Scott. Is it in the chat? Drinks at Weatherspoons. That's a good one. Plenty of people around. Close enough that I can come up and beat him up if he treats you bad. That would never happen. Been married before, now divorced. Well, now you've put it out there, we all know you've got to keep us updated. People are going to expect to know now. Scott, how about them Raiders? They're winning. I don't care and don't date. She's young though. Blossom's young. Haha, he's older than me, so hopefully he'll be a gentleman. How much older than you? Yeah, Gabriel. You knew somebody was going to say something somewhere, though. You already said that. 10 years older than you. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. Okay. Yes, Scott. Such a wonder. In his 50s? No, she's not that old. How old do you think I had her? I mean, you know my age. He's 40s, I'm 30. Yeah, I wasn't going to say in case you didn't want, because that's her business. But, like, to say in the 50s, I mean, I'm 49, so how old would I have been when I... Exactly. Oh, dear. I think some people, maybe some people don't know Blossom's my daughter, just in case some people don't know. Maybe some people just didn't know. $48 plus a finger, exactly. I've got a new mug and I was going to use it today, but I've just washed it and there's something going on underneath, so I don't think I'm going to be able to actually use it. But we got one on holiday, so this was going to be the new mug. So this was going to be the new one because of all the trolls and stuff. But there's this in there, which I didn't know until we got back. And there's something going on under here. The water, like where I've just cleaned it, water keeps coming out and it's making a funny noise. So I don't think I'm going to be able to actually use it. But you know, with all the trolls, I just thought, yes, that's perfect. But yeah. You're young, just be yourself. It will go well. Just don't assume because he's older that he's going to be any different. Men are just men. You have to take him on his own character. Mate, let's hope he's a mature and he's going to treat you good. Another mug. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to use it, sadly, though. We'll just have it in the background. Every time Charles comes in, we'll just hold it up. Blue, your daughter, I didn't know that. Hi to your daughter, Blossom. Yeah. Yeah, she used to be in videos, but she's not been in for a while because we've not been doing those type of videos, and she's not here when I do the odd video anyway. So, but you will see her more Christmas stuff. We're gonna do some cooking and stuff together. Did you get the tattoo on holiday? No, we didn't in the end. It's on reserve. We'll see. It's one of those tattoos where a lot of people would say when you tell them that you might be having it, no, don't do that. It's one of those tattoos, but you're going to have to stay in suspense, I'm afraid. Expect some videos for Halloween and Christmas. Halloween too? I didn't know we was doing any for Halloween. Oh my god. I'm going to have to find this SD card because the only one I've got is like half the capacity of the one I've lost. And it had 2 videos on it too. I just can't imagine where I've done with it. It's so frustrating. I might have to just get a new SD card. I didn't know he was doing Halloween too. God. So is this date sort of planning it before the next live so that we can ask questions or not? You don't know that much yet. Hi Blossom from USA, Arizona. I've been here every Sunday for full live stream since March 2024. I never miss a beat here. Gabriel's usually the first one in and the last one out. Today? Oh, okay. So I'll know the gospel before everybody else will. Oh my god, you must be so nervous. I'm behind on chat. I haven't got any chat coming in. Live in Essex too, or London, Blossom. She lives in Essex. My cat is sitting on my laptop. That's as far as the chat I've got. So I don't know how far behind I am from that. Scott just messaged saying I'm behind. That's all I've got come in. Hello, Antarctica. Never been on a date with someone I don't already know. Ooh. At least you'll have lots to talk about, though. That's all blue. There's no more messages in. Okay. Sometimes my messages stick. Like Scott's seen it. Like when because like on holiday or whatever, he'll be watching the live, even though it's lagging on his compared to, it's not so live. But he'll see it sticks. How's the pain today? It's not. I don't know if it's improving or not, honestly. talking is definitely not helping. But it's not as bad as it was. But I don't know if it's a good thing, because like otherwise I'm not moving my jaw, and I should be moving my jaw. I think I'm having more pain in my jaw than my teeth, I think. About the same. I was thinking he was improved, and now not. It's very up and down at the moment, but I'm managing. I will be back to work tomorrow. I've got the worst headache too. I can't shift the headache. Ugh, you know, it just feels miserable. You feel miserable with it. So I'm over it now. Let's move on from this one. Not fun. It's not fun, no. I'm ready for it to be, like, especially because the girls at work said, well, one of the girls, she just said, take painkillers when you get in, 3 to 4 hours, you'd be good as new. 3 days later. I mean, it was a rough one. Even the dentist wasn't expecting it to go the way it went, but that bit's done, so. It could be fibro jaw. I've had that, and it's so painful. Well, the jaw's hurting more is here, and this is the one where, so I had the injections done. I had 2 injections to numb it, and he was saying, okay, well, when your lip starts going numb, or you get pins and needles in your tongue, then it's starting to work, so let me know when that happens. And he kept asking, there was nothing, so he did another one, and I think he went deeper, because it hurt. The second one hurt more than the first one, and I'd already had numbing, so you would think it wouldn't. I think he went right into the jaw, and because, you know, I have like jaw infections and stuff anyway, plus the fibro on top of that, so it's like, probably a combination, isn't it, I would think. Do you need ice packs? I've done the ice packs. It's all like, it's actually in there. I mean, I'm swollen on the outside, but that's something like normal. But see, he took the tooth out, which was actually said that came out a lot easier than the first time than he was expecting. But you know that because I had root canal as well, and you have the roots. It's 2 type roots, isn't it, in one tooth? And one he got out, and he said, "Oh, that's fine. That's what I was expecting." But the other one, he just couldn't get it out. And I think he was at that point where he knew it took so much for me to get there and get to the point where he was at. He won't let me go until that thing was out. And we went way over the time. It does sound horrendous. It does. Looking back on it, I don't know how I did it. But at the time, you just go with it, don't you? Just doing it. I'm numbed. I couldn't feel any pain. But there was so much pressure on my jaw. At some points, it was actually holding my jaw as well. And then he had to get a whole load of drills out, because I think it was just, okay, I'm not getting this thing out. So he got the drills out, and he got this water thing, and it does sound horrendous. I just want to say it out loud. It didn't feel that horrendous at the time. I think the after effect is worse than when going through it, which is weird, because that was the bit I was really nervous about. Hot showers on my head help my headaches. Yeah, I had a shower last night, it didn't help. But it's like, it's now turning into an actual headache, but it's actually my skull that's hurting. Well done, I'm proud you went. I'm shocked I did it. I mean, even when we went in there, like I said, oh, like, because how nervous I, you know, he even says to me, oh, you've got all tattoos. I said, yeah, but having a needle in my gum is like that. Ugh. So I said, we're going to have the numbing cream though, aren't we? And he said, oh, you know, there's really no point. So we ended up not doing that either. No wonder in pain. I know. I mean, I've always been nervous about my jaws anyway, because of having the jaw infections. I always think, like, when you're holding your mouth open with the dentist, I always think I'm going to get, like, lockjaw. It's going to lock, and I'm not going to be able to close it. Like, that's an actual fear that I've had for a long time anyway. But, yeah. It's just lasting longer than I thought it was going to, that's all. It's all good. We're over the worst, she says, knowing that there's another appointment booked already. Hello. It's a slow Sunday, it is. And we then pay for the privilege. I know, it's like, you've gone through all that, and let's just sock you again. Yeah, that was so much money. So much money. And then I had to pay for the deposit for the next one too. Hopefully this will help prevent jaw injections in the future. Well, I've got to have another one because the top at the back, the dentist went, oh God, it must have been like 20. The dentist didn't take the full tooth out, and I've always had problems, so he's going to deal with that as well, so I don't have to have problems with that. And then he's going to redo the fillings that were on each side of it. So, and then that's the last, and then, so that'd be injections. And then we've got a cleaning, which is injections. And then we can get on with actually putting things in so I can eat properly again. It's a long process. But this dentist is really, really good. I can't complain. Like, he's so supportive, and like, he knows how nervous I am. And he's not even one of those dentists that are specialised for nervous people. And he's just so good. Like, he explains everything, so there's no surprises. And like, he's always said, like, always continuously throughout, are you okay? Do we need to pause? You know, all that sort of stuff. He's really good. Did you like your holiday? Loved it. Cannot wait to go back. I was supposed to say infections. Oh, okay. Hopefully, yeah. I mean, the next one, that's the one that gets infected a lot, so dentist can refer you to a hospital. It was getting to that point where he did say, like, I think he didn't think he was going to be able to manage today. And, not today, when I did, he did say, if we have to, I'll just get some more dentists in, because he didn't want me to go through what I'd gone through already and then leave without the job done. I can be referred to the hospital. He did say that too, but he's aware of the fact that, you know, being put out and stuff like that is more traumatic to the body. And I've managed to do this, which I honestly didn't think that I'd be able to do it before anyway. Just the waiting list, you know, I'm getting it done now, whereas it's, you know, NHS and stuff, like being referred to hospital, I could be waiting so long. I just need to get it done now. I'm getting too old for it. I just need it to be done. I mean, to be fair, even though I'm on a not a very good wage at work and stuff, I'm pretty good with money. Like, I'm good at saving, I'm good at budgeting. Oh, did you see that comment on my video? Somebody said, in big capitals it was, and I can't remember all of it. Like, they clearly don't know what budget means. What am I doing? Nope. Trying to get it. You know, people are being negative, but they're so convinced they've got a gotcha. Professional chefs use our place cookware for restaurant grade performance. In large capitals, budget hall ? After first glance, I see Coke, Vimto, and pot noodles. What the heck does she consider luxury then? What's that got to do with budget? Budget is the amount. That's why I just simply told them what a budget is. They really felt they had this gotcha. Oh, I can say something negative and there's nothing you can say back. But that's not what budget is. Budget isn't what you buy, it's how much you spend. But that's what I mean. Like, I always spend that, you know, I'm really strict with the amount that I spend when I go shopping. I'm the same with everything. So I mean, it's a struggle, but I will get this dentist done. Plus, Scott and Corey both said that they would help out if I needed it anyway. Nice to see you again. How are you doing? I'm okay. How are you? I kind of keep going dark. All COVID in hospital on my birthday, but there's no one to wish me happy birthday. Well, happy belated birthday. How's the weather out there? It's actually not too bad. I mean, it feels cold, obviously, because of coming back from holiday. It's not too bad. It's not raining at the moment. I think we rained yesterday. I don't think we're supposed to rain. I hope we're not supposed to rain today, because at least it's washing out. There's a bit of sun up there, you know. And it's actually blue sky, so not bad. I don't know what the temperature is, though. I'm sure it's not that good. I think it's going to get colder this week. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I think it's supposed to get chillier this week. It was like 26 like 2 days ago. Apparently it's 10 out there now. We could get up to 15 today. No, 15 this week. $17 is going to be the highest we get this week. But it doesn't say it's going to rain, so that's not bad. How are you doing? I'm good. How are you? Yeah, you can definitely tell we're starting to go into autumn weather. As long as it's not raining, it's not too bad though, is it? Did you hear about the bandstand at the town park? Yes, I did. It was burnt down. What is wrong with people? Seriously, that thing has been there probably since I've been born. Like, literally my entire life, I remember events there. I think I don't know if you saw it though, that some, like, where they've cordoned it off, some people have been going down there, like, with their guitars and stuff and doing, like, mini concerts. Have you seen that? It's pathetic though. It doesn't hurt anybody, has it? Middle of the park, events on every now and again, do some music. What did that person get out of burning that thing down? It's ridiculous. That's the world we live in now, sadly. And how it's sad. It is sad. Plenty of, I mean, you must have memories of, I don't know how many we overtook. Yeah, we took you to some shows down there and, like, events. You didn't hear it? No, because it's in our local town, so it's like local move, local news. You wouldn't have heard of it. Literally in our town, in the town park. I think I probably showed you when we went for a walk down the town park, and I was showing you those huge trees right there. There was a bandstand there that got burnt down. Seems quite today. Yeah, it is. Like just randomly, for no reason, they just burned the bandstand down. And like for our town, they would do events down there. Like every now and again, you get certain events throughout the year where people go down and do music and stuff down there. And everybody, yeah, with you seeing the trees, there was a bandstand there. That whole thing just got burnt down. Like they literally got to demolish it because it's been burnt so bad. From the photos, they really did a number on it too. They did. I mean, when I first saw it, I didn't even know it was a bandstand. Like the picture I saw, it was so bad I didn't even recognise it. But the reports are that they've done inspections on it and they've literally got to get rid of the whole thing. You have memories with you and Nan? God. Nan? I can't even remember Nan coming with us. I mean, we don't go back that far. It's sad though, because it's like a community thing. Like, I mean, like nowadays, they changed it to a lot of events where they would put like railings around it and you'd have to pay to go in. But back in the day, it was one of those, when you grow up, they would have lots of events and people, you know, you'd take a blanket and a picnic and you'd watch music, and they'd have like little stalls around, which is how they made their money, you know, like ice cream stalls or beer stalls or burger stalls or whatever. And it would be like a day thing, like a family thing growing up in this town. So it's like got a lot of memories for a lot of people in the town. It's almost 12:30, so good night to everyone until next week. Well, thank you for being. Hope you sleep well. See you next week. Me and would take Jack there, yeah. It's sad. These silly people doing this sort of stuff. Almost 2:30 in Chicago. Wow. You know, I'll be here all day. Hello. Good morning. It's night for you. Okay. It's morning here. I think he's listening to me talk. He's so confused.
Yeah, we've got any cold relief, have we?
Cold relief? Yeah.
Oh, man, like tablets.
I think we do, because I thought they'd hit ibuprofen and they weren't. Unless you've taken them, I think yesterday. Have you taken any in the past couple of days?
Yeah.
Oh, so they've got a strip of them. Oh, that one's Nurofen cold. I've seen an elderberry tree thingy down the road. I'm going to go and pick some of the berries. Apparently they're supposed to be really good for cold, like even better than the other stuff, and it's not like you have to have shots or anything of it.
Then you can make any...
That's why I was going to get the elderberries. Because I'd have to go and get all the ingredients now, and this is like way less hassle, but it's supposed to be more pungent, so I'm just going to go and get some of the berries. I think they're elderberries anyway. Do you think 2 p.m. is too early for a date to start? No. A date can start whatever time you want, and it's Wetherspoons, so it covers all the different. Yeah, no, that's not too early. Two p.m. is a lunch date or movie date. She's going to a place called Wetherspoons. It's like it has like a bar, but it's like mainly like a food area, so it sort of covers coffee, or if you want to have a meal, or if you just want to have an alcoholic drink, like it covers all of them, and it's open like from breakfast until like very late at night. So it's sort of one of those type of venues that could cover all the different aspects of it. I don't understand movie dates, but not for a first date anyway. Because like you can't talk to each other, can you? So on the first date, you actually want to know if you want to have another date or not. So a bit later than I'm thinking. Okay, 2 sounds good to me. You're after a different type of date then, not a lunch date or a movie date type. Is this all down to you then? Is he expecting you to arrange it? And without giving too much away, is he like from this area? Like the town or the county? Let's go Colts. I don't know if he's still in the chat or not. Scott was expecting this sort of thing. literally said that people would come in the chat. I won't be eating, and I agree. A movie for the first date is probably not the best. He's half hour away. Okay, he suggested 2 p.m, but he says whatever time is better for me. I mean, to me, 2 p.m. sounds okay. If you're not going to be eating, because you're going to get the crowd that's going to come in more for what are we on? Yeah, so that maybe 5 or 6 people be coming in for food, so it might get busier. 2 p.m. is probably not so busy. I think it sounds fine, but it's, you know, if you're not comfortable with 2 p.m, don't go with it. Good morning. Do you have to cook elderberries before you eat them? Yes, I've heard you can't eat them raw. I think they're poisonous or something. I've only just recently found out about elderberries. But they supposed, like, if you make like a thick syrup out of it, it's supposed to be so good for you, like so many health benefits. And when I was walking to the dentist the other day, I had like, because I googled how you, because I'm interested in foraging like for things, because there's so many natural things out there, isn't there? But my fear is, what if you get something that looks like what you think it is, but it actually isn't? But I'm quite confident I know elderberry is quite distinct, I think. And I saw one of the trees on the way to the dentist, which is, it's like not all the way to the dentist because that's quite a distance, but it's only like 5-10 minutes away. I thought they were gooseberries. No, they're like really small red berries. But I don't think you can eat them raw. I think they're poisonous like that. So you cook them down and then make like a syrup out of it. I will Google it all properly before I do it. But I think I know where there's some trees, and there's possibly some on a different walk as well, but maybe like less than 10 minutes away. So I might see how I feel later and see if I can go and get some, because they're in the season at the moment apparently. But the tree that I did see had some white berries on it as well, or next to it. So I'm going to see what they are. No idea what to wear either. Oh geez, what to wear. T-bone steak is for breakfast. T-bone steak is for breakfast. Thought they were gooseberries. Gooseberries are big green berries. Elderberries are really small, like purpley type. If you want to make sure, there's apps out there that identify plants. Yeah, I've seen some of them. A lot of them are crap. But yeah, I might try and do that. I would never try the whole mushroom thing though, because that makes me too nervous. There's too many mushrooms that look too similar, don't they? Like that one makes me too nervous. I would never do the mushroom one. But elderberries, I think we can do that. Yeah. What to wear? What would you wear on a first date around 2 p.m? I don't know. It's whatever you feel comfortable in. It's something that reflects your personality. But a little bit more effort than joggers and a t-shirt. I think it's just a matter of looking like you've made some effort. Shoes will have to be flats as I'm walking there. Yeah, but that's, I mean, there's enough men in the chat, correct me if I'm wrong, isn't it? If you're going on a first date with somebody, you just want to see they've made some effort. It doesn't matter if they're wearing heels or not heels. I don't think you'd expect to wear heels at 2 p.m. anyway. Well, I know you're going to have all your hair done, you're going to have all your makeup done. I think the idea is not to pretend you're somebody you're not. Don't go out in something you'd never wear again. Like, you got to reflect your personality, because that's what they're getting, isn't it? Okay, good. My ankle is still busted from falling down the stairs. You feel that? Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't be uncomfortable. It's not worth it. If this person is somebody that's going to be in your life, they've got to just know who you are, haven't they? So Yes, my grandma had gooseberries. I used to eat them off the bush, and she made pies, green and purple. I didn't even know about gooseberries until only a few years ago. I didn't even know they were a thing. There's a few trees up the road that's got some things on that I think are probably edible, but I just don't know what they are. Hello, Texas. What do they taste like? I have no idea. Hopefully, you'll get an answer in a minute. All kinds of berries. Yeah, I've seen there's lots of berries up the road. I just don't know what ones are okay and which ones are not. Sour grape. There you go. Oh, Blossom would like them. If they taste like sour grape, she'd like them. She's a sour person. She likes sour tasting foods. Ooh, that's interesting. I honestly didn't even know you could eat them raw. I thought, again, they were one of those that you have to cook or something. Yeah, you're like them. Mouth-watering. I don't know where we can get them, though. I don't think I've even seen them in Asda. I bet they have them in, like, Marks and Spencer or something. They have all the weird ones in Marks and Spencer, don't they? I think Marks and Spencer just bought... They've got... Someone at work showed me, and I thought it was a gooseberry, but it's mini kiwis they've got in there. That's interesting. Like, literally, it looks like the gooseberries. I miss Marks and Spencer. They need to bring one back. I wish we still had Marks and Spencer and BHS. Yes. I mean, they're doing this whole regeneration, aren't they? Which they reckon is going to be done by December, which is not, because they still not finished the pavement. How long have they been doing that? And they've not mentioned anything about bringing new stores into the town, which makes no sense. So they're going to do this whole regeneration. They're going to make us, what they're going to make us a, what's the word? My mind's gone blank. They're trying to make our town a town that's all like literature and art and whatever the word is that covers all that type of thing. Whereas our town has always been like shops and markets in the past, and it did really well. And now the council's just, they've done this whole thing. They're going to make culture. That's it. I couldn't think of the word. They're going to make it a culture town. And they've done this whole, they've planned the whole area out. They're going to demolish loads of it. They've already like closed loads of shops and stuff so that they can start doing it. And they've been redoing the pavement through the town. It's not that big. Our town is not big. They've been doing it for so many months, and then they've just brought this plan out, and they're saying they're going to do this section in 1 month, they're going to do that section another month, and that section another month. So it's all going to be done by December, when they still haven't finished the pavement that's literally been going on since... It's got to be going on for like... I reckon like 6 months when they started doing it. It was a joke. They ain't going to be done. But they're going to make it a culture town. This isn't a culture town. It is an old-fashioned place you go shopping. It hasn't got all the roads going through the town like most places do, but they don't listen to us, as usual. I posted a parcel in town last night with Loki, and the new flooring already looks a mess. It does. They haven't even finished it yet. No, they haven't finished it. It looks a mess. It makes no sense. They haven't, like... The bus station is still standing. Oh, they did this... So... Whatever this counsellor is, I don't know who he is. I've never seen him before. He's quite a young boy for like being somebody like a counsellor or whatever. You expect him to be a bit older. And he did this whole thing where he was round there by the bus station. He was saying, oh, you know, we promised we're going to give you this. And look, we're working on it. And in the background, there was part of the bus station, and they had one of like like a digger thingy, but one that grabs. And it grabbed a piece of the top of the bus station and pulled it off. And then I was looking at the comment section, and they said, oh yeah, we saw them do this last week. They literally took that piece off, dropped it, and then everyone left, and they've not touched it since. And this was weeks later, so it's all a joke. They're having a laugh. Like, we live in the town, we know what's happening. Why would you say we're doing this? Look, we're doing it now, and then stop doing it. Like, people in the town are gonna know. It's a joke. But the pavement looks worse than it did before. It's a mess. It doesn't make any sense. There's no symmetry to any of it. They've left, I don't know if you've seen, they've left like big, it looks like they're going to put plants in the middle. Like, so they've just left like big gaps with mud, which isn't something this town needs, because we know that late at night, the kids go out, they pull them out, they chuck them across the street. It's happened so many times. They've got no clue. No clue. And then they keep doing these things where they say, oh, we're listening to you, this is what you want. It's not. Nobody, when you look at the comment section, nobody asks for any of this. Granny was famous for her gooseberry apple pie. Ooh, sour with the apple. That sounds nice. May have to have a look around, see if we can pick up some gooseberries somewhere, and then me and Blossom can make a pie or something. There are no seats or bike lock-up spots yet either, no. They got this place is a joke. It used to be such a lovely town to grow up in too. And like everything that was good about it, they're slowly taken away. Wild berries. I mean, we're getting up to that sort of time of year, aren't we, where it's going to be like stodgy pies and crumbles and stuff like that. And Blossom's already said she's ready to test any food we make. I know Scott's up for it. Corey's a little bit more fussy, but he'll try all of it. So that's the sort of content you're going to be getting over Christmas and Halloween. Is going to be a lot of food. And we're not the sort of people, we don't do a lot of that, we don't practice any of these recipes. So if we find a recipe, we'll be doing it from scratch. So if it messes up, which is pretty much my channel anyway. But we always find something edible at the end of it. Remember the walkthrough? They closed many years ago. That's just boarded up, sitting there. Oh yeah, by the shopping centre. They had the little shopping centre bit, that bit. I love food. Yeah, it doesn't matter what I cook, if like there's always going to be people around to eat it, isn't there? I think we're going to do some doggy things too, aren't we? Sorry, Louise, I have to go. Lovely, see you soon. That's fine, I hope you have a good day. Thank you so much for being here, lovely. Oh, and can you send me your address on Facebook so I can send you that thing? If you don't mind. Hello. Thank you. So I mean, you're back. Mo 3. Oh, okay. There's a typo in that, I guess. Hello. How are you? I speak English. I don't know what that is. I don't even know if that's another language, honestly. Oh, it's not English. Loki learned a new trick. What's he learned this time? It is Boomer. No, it's not. But I don't care. I'm not even going to talk to you. You're just going to talk silly. Spin and sit between your legs. Oh, wow. How many drinks did that cost you? Well, that's not so bad. You can be going on like Britain's Got Talent or something with your dog. They like those type of routines. Make him famous. He thinks if he does a few tricks on his own, I will give it to him. It's cute. But I'm on to him. He's intelligent. It's like if you gave me treats to do it last time, if I do it by myself, you should still give me treats. I get it. Just need to know how to stop the washing machine attacks. Yeah, I don't get the washing machine thing. That doesn't make any sense. How was the flight home? It was actually fine. I watched Scott put movies on his phone so I could watch the movies on that, which I don't normally do. I normally try to sleep because I hate the plane so much. But I think that made it feel longer because I can't sleep on the plane anyway. So watching the movie definitely broke it up. So it's not so bad. And I'm getting way better when it's hitting turbulence and stuff, it doesn't affect me as badly as it used to. So it was actually not that bad. Why have you been sedate? I have no idea what you're talking about. I mean, I can't remember the flight there, but the flight back, there was quite a bit of turbulence at one point. Even like the landing was quite turbulent. It wasn't bad though. What did you watch? Good question. On the live last week, somebody mentioned about a catfish thing. I did watch that, but I didn't watch all of that one. So I feel like, Aquaman 2. On the way back was Aquaman 2. On the way there was the Five Nights at Freddy's. Both pretty decent movies. And I did start to watch the catfish one that they mentioned last time, but then I was dozing off on it, so I turned it off. But I did watch it last night, actually. I finished watching it. No, I haven't finished watching it. I thought it finished, and I stopped paying attention, but I haven't finished watching it. It's interesting, because it's a true life thing. I love your koala mug. Thank you. Do you like when the plane is going up or going down? I don't like either. I don't like any of those feelings at all. I hate those feelings. And even when when the plane goes up and then it levels out and it does that sort of feeling, don't like that either. Never been on a plane. Oh wow. Yeah, I'm not a fan of going on a plane. It's just a means to an end. But yeah, I'm way less nervous now after doing the solo one. It's made me be able to deal with everything better, I think. The only bit I like, yeah, because you're one of those weirdos that likes those feelings, like when you're on roller coasters and stuff. I don't do those at all. You're one of those weirdos. I think whatever holiday we go on next is going to be. I don't want to do a 4.5 hour flight. I want to do maybe a 2-hour flight. But when we was on holiday, we was at the Wild West place. There was a young boy there in the food place that was having a chat with us, and he was like really interesting. He was telling us about one of the islands in the Gran Canaries that I've not been to. I didn't know there was 7 of them. I didn't know there was 7. I only know about the main ones, but he said about Las Palmas, and I did have a look yesterday. Doesn't look like there's much on the island. It doesn't really look like the beaches and stuff are quite what I would want, but I'm going to look into it further. But that'd be a far off holiday, I think. I'm going to go maybe mainland Spain is what I'm thinking, just because it's closer, maybe for the next one. I've already started looking. I can't go anywhere because my passport runs out in March. You have to have a certain amount of date on your passport from the date you get back from your holiday. And most of them are 6 months. Some of them are 3. But I mean, I'm not planning on going till, hopefully, if finances permits it, we'll be going in, I'd like to go somewhere in January. So I can't go until I've done my passport, but I'm still looking. It's what keeps you going, isn't it? The thought of being able to do these things. I don't think it takes long to renew it. It doesn't take long to renew it. I think it's about £100 now though. And I think you can do it all online. Like even take the photos and stuff like on your phone and stuff. Like you don't have to go to the passport machines and stuff like you used to. So I think it's a lot more simple once you've already got your passport and that to renew them. It's just like, add a job to the list, isn't it? It always feels like there's a list of things you've got to get done, doesn't it? And I wasn't considering anything till I had the first dentist appointment because I knew how much that was going to cost. Like, it was a biggie one. I just got to figure out my finances, decide what I need to do next. I'd like to go on holiday, but also I need to get a new oven and I need to get a tumble dryer because we're not going to get through winter without a tumble dryer. Because this house is too damp, things don't dry in this house. And it's going to start raining a lot more often as well, isn't it? So figure out where you want finances to go first. Right, I think it's time to go. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'm going to go now. I'm going to relax my jaw for a bit. I will be live again next Sunday, yes. Next Sunday as always. Thank you for being here. Hope to see you again next Sunday. I'm sending out good vibes as I always do. I hope you're catching some, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.